What's up, my YouTube friends? Have you ever thought, I really want to do something, but you don't do it because it seems so complicated that you don't want to even start? Live streaming can be kind of like that, and I think that's why more people don't do it. So one of my goals has always been to remove as many barriers and fears about live streaming as I can, so more people do it. Getting started as a streamer on a mobile phone is what I want to show you today. How to start a stream that you already scheduled. Now, I get so many people that ask me why they go and do all the work to schedule a stream, and every time they start it on mobile, it starts a new stream instead of the one they already scheduled. After today, you won't have to worry about that. The other reason why I'm showing this on mobile is because that's the true gateway to live streaming. Everyone has a phone, and every phone has some sort of internet connection. You have everything you need to live stream right in your pocket. So you know what? Let's get to it! Now, the first thing we should talk about is why schedule a live stream. That's a pretty simple answer: discovery. Especially if you're an established channel, you really want to schedule your streams so your audience is notified ahead of time that you plan to stream. And for new channels, it's really good to do because you can take that link for your stream and you can share it on other social media platforms to promote it with the date and the time of your live stream. It really does make it more fun to stream if you have some people watching, and when you first start out, that's the easiest way to make that happen. So first, let's start by creating a scheduled stream. And the best way to do this properly is on the computer. I know we're doing the streaming on a phone, but you want to use a PC or a Mac to actually set up the scheduled stream. It's just easier that way. So we're just gonna go into our YouTube studio. So we start here, we're gonna go up here to the Go Live button. And we can go up here and schedule a stream. So if you've done streams in the past, you can basically reuse the same settings. But of course, we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is click schedule a stream. And instead of picking one of these reuse settings, we're gonna go ahead and create a new one. Now, I have a bunch of stuff that's automatically put in the description. So that's what that is. Yours is probably going to be blank, which is just fine. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna make a test stream. And you're gonna wanna put a description in here. And this is kind of why you wanna do it on the computer. It's a lot easier to think about this sort of stuff. So you wanna have a flashy title that's gonna make people interested in watching your stream. And then when you write a description, you wanna make it flashy but interesting. And also tell people what your stream is going to be about. So this is going to be a test stream. Needless to say, you want to use keywords and stuff that people might actually search for or whatever in your title and description if you're going to do a stream. Then you want to make sure that you have a nice flashy thumbnail, and you should have a new thumbnail for every single live stream that you do. You want to click here and just add that thumbnail. So we'll just use this. And there really isn't anything else that you're going to want to do here. You are going to want to go to show more. And you know, if it's a paid promotion, if you have anything in your stream, you want to put that in here. Then you want to go down to your tags and you want to fill this in with information that's related to your stream. So keywords that you're going to be talking about, you want to put those in here as separate tags. Once you're done with that, you can click next. Now, if you're monetized, you can turn monetization on and select the type of ads that you're going to run. You can also have YouTube automatically place mid-roll ads in your stream if you want. Needless to say, this can aggravate people, so maybe don't. But if you want, you can do that. I'm gonna click next, and we're gonna go to customization. And you can see that I basically keep all the settings exactly the same. I don't mess around with any of this stuff. Now you can add a redirect at the end of your stream if you want it to direct people to a specific video. And you can even add a trailer so that once you actually list this, people can watch a trailer to see what it's all about, which is pretty cool. If you wanted to film a 15-second to 3-minute little video, you can add it right here. It's very, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and click next. And here you're going to select your privacy. So if you have it private, really you're the only one who can see that video or anyone that manages your channel. Unlisted means that You can share the link with people, but the only way they can ever get to that video is if they have the link that you shared with them. Members only. If you have a members program, only members can watch that live stream, and public can be viewed by everyone. So if you're running a live stream that you want people to watch, you're going to want to select public, and then down here you're going to want to put your date in. So we'll go ahead and put a time in for our live stream, and let's say we want to go live at 1 o'clock. And there we go. So we're going to go live today at 1 o'clock. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlist this just because I'm giving you an example, but you will have to have it on public if you want people to be able to see it and find it. Once we're done, we click done. And if you want to be able to find this stream to make modifications or edit it or anything, well, you can do it here, but you can also edit it just like a regular video by going over here and going into your content and then going to your live tab, and we can see our test stream right here. I can go in here and I can edit it up and do whatever I want. I can change all of the things. So now we've scheduled our stream. Now our stream is fully scheduled. All we have to do is promote it and wait until it's time to go live. When it's time, you want to open up Prism Mobile. Now, why am I using Prism Mobile instead of the YouTube app? It has so many advantages, it's really impossible to mention them all, but here are a few. It uses something called an adaptive bitrate, and that makes it much less likely that your stream is going to buffer or disconnect, and it guarantees the best quality manageable by your current signal that you have. It also allows you to easily see the chat and even add it to your screen as an overlay any way and size that you want it. Prism also has text and web overlays, filters to adjust the look of your stream, and even put silly masks on your face in real time. And you can even multi-stream if you have a Facebook or Twitch account as well. And if you don't have Prism Mobile, it's easy to get. You just go to the App Store or the Play Store, depending upon which type of phone you have. Search for Prism Mobile. The logo is gonna look like this. Once you have it on the phone, the first time you run it, you're gonna wanna connect it to the platform that you plan to stream on. So just log in using your YouTube or Twitch account. Don't worry, you can add both later on. So just pick one to start. Now that we're through all that, let me show you how to start a scheduled stream. So here we are in Prism Mobile, and it's really a simple layout. So if we wanna go live, we're just gonna click on this little live button over here. Now you can scroll this up, it'll go to connect, it'll go to live, it'll go to video, it'll go to photo. Obviously we wanna have it set to live so that we can live stream. And we can click on that little button right there. It turns yellow, and we have some options. Now we have down here on the bottom where it says 1080p. You can click on that. You can set the resolution that you want to stream at. You want to make sure video quality is set to adaptive. Your bit rate you can set to pretty much whatever you want, but 6,000 is kind of the standard. You can set your frame rate and your keyframe interval. If you're just doing a talking head video, which is what you generally do on a phone, you're probably going to just leave it at 30 frames per second. That's perfectly fine. Once that's all set up, you can click OK. If you click on your little icon over on the left, you can see that it says multi-stream off. You can turn that on and you can connect other accounts if you want. It's very, very simple. Just by clicking the little plus button up at the top left there, you can see all the other types of accounts that you can add. Just add them in, click that multi-stream button on, and you can multi-stream to wherever you want. So how do we start a scheduled live stream? Well, you can see up at the top of this little box, it says active and scheduled live. So we're gonna just click on that, and we can see right there, we can start a new broadcast, or it has our test stream. And right there, if I select it, it counts us down, tells us how much time there is until we can actually start that stream. Now that doesn't mean you can't start it early if you want to, and it will still start that stream. But you see when I click OK, it just says today at 1 p.m., test stream, we're ready to rock and roll. It even has our little icon over on the right that we used for our thumbnail. So you're gonna know that it's the correct stream based on the actual title and the thumbnail, which you can see right here on the screen. It's really awesome. So now all we have to do is when the appropriate time comes, we just click that yellow button to go live. And we're gonna do it a little bit early, just so I can show you that this works and that it's going to use the stream we already scheduled. So I'm gonna go ahead and click live. We're starting in landscape mode and it counts us down. And next thing you know, boom, we are live. It's really that simple. And we've just gone live with a scheduled stream. And we can celebrate all day long. There we go. Why not? Wow. Very, very cool stuff. There's so much you can do with Prism other than just that sort of thing. But that's all we need to do. When we're done live streaming, up in the top right there, you see it says end. Just click end and it gives you a little bit of information, but we're ready to go. We're done. We'll click end. It's ending the live broadcast. Mic is turned off and we are ready to go. I love the fact that it tells you the mic is turned off, because sometimes the video might seem like it ended, but the mic is still going, and that's when you get those wonderful hot mic moments. And you don't really want that. After you're done, you can actually save the live stream, you can actually share it, or open the URL and check it out for yourself. This particular live stream was a whole 44 seconds long. Let's take a look and make sure it actually did open our live scheduled stream that we had already scheduled, you know, just in case you're not sure. And as you can see, our scheduled stream is no longer listed in undone. It is now listed as unlisted. It tells you when it was streamed, and we can actually physically go and take a look at it right on YouTube. And there we go. You can see our live stream. Pretty awesome. And if I actually took time to set up proper lighting for the cell phone camera, it would look even better. Now, I told you it was easy. What sort of streams do you plan on doing first? Let me know in the comments. And a big thanks to Prism Mobile for sponsoring this video. I couldn't possibly do this without them or you, so thanks. And if you want to learn more about Prism Mobile and all of the cool stuff that you can do, you should check this video out. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Feyrer Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.